Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hi, Mel. How's it going? So, the kitchen needs a tidy desperately. So, I'm gonna flip the screen around and see Mel. There's. Where'd he go? Dirty pan. Counter needs to be wiped off. And yeah, get that. And then this stuff in the sink. That griddle needs to be washed. So yeah. So that's what. So I'm just gonna stick you back here, and I'll clean up and tidy up and everything, and then we'll call it good. See, my new tattoo is looking so good. I got this yesterday. It's got a bandage on it to heal. So yeah, really loving it so far. So I gotta be careful. Yeah, thanks, Mel. I need to be careful not to get it messed up while I'm doing this. I got my tiny tidy mug, and Mally can hang out with me while I clean, and we'll see if anybody else joins in. Clean and drink coffee. So. This piece goes in the dishwasher. This goes in the dishwasher. 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 And the rest of the things will be washed by hand. So how's the weather where you are? Because here, yesterday, the weather was really nice. It was actually in like the 70s here yesterday, which is the first truly warm day we've had all year, I think. And then today, it's rainy and wet. So, there's that. But I had planned on filming after I got my tattoo yesterday, but I was so wiped out that I actually ended up taking a nap in the evening when I got home because I could not stay awake. So it was an unintentional nap, but it was a nap. And then, yeah, no, the mug, it turned out really cute. I'm really happy with how it was designed. Oh, I feel you, Mel. My allergies have been so bad. So bad. Not fun. Um, And then I'm really sad I missed doing a 10 minutes better like I promised I would. But last week my body just wasn't having it. Nope, it was done. Wasn't having it. So that's unfortunate. And I'm like, well, I'll go live and do a 10 minutes better over the weekend. And just didn't work out. So everybody who watches this and was looking forward to my 10 minutes better this past Friday, I'm sorry I couldn't do it. But it's chronic illness life. Unfortunately, I have a great group of people who watch my videos who get it and aren't judgmental. So if I disappear off the map and don't respond, you understand. I actually got a notification last week to confirm my tattoo appointment yesterday. And I was debating if there was a confirm button, but since when you have a chronic illness, your body contains like that in a second, I figured, there's a good chance that I'll be having a good day on Monday. So this is an old stainless steel pan, so it's clean. It's not perfect because it is old, but it is clean. So yay for that. Let's dry and put away. Sorry, it's so loud, people. When you have stainless steel pots and pans, it's kind of hard for it to not be loud. Yeah. And I will say that if you have, just made some coffee. If you have a health issue and you're like, I wanted a tattoo, but I'm not sure if it's safe for me, that's one thing to talk to your doctor about if need be. If you know your body, then and you want to get one, then it's just a matter of, hey Jen, so glad you can make my live. Jen and Mel from the Tiny Tidy team are here. Happy day. Woohoo! Anyway, but if anybody's thinking a tattoo, one, I will say you have to have somewhat of a high pain threshold because getting a tattoo, even if it's in like the least painful spot, is still painful. So something to think about. But yeah, it is. No, it's I will say that anybody ever does think about getting a tattoo, do not start with doing it by getting it on your back. The back is one of the most painful spots to do it. I mean, yes, that's why I got my first and second tattoo, but very painful. You need to have a very high pain threshold to be able to handle it. With my second tattoo that takes up most of my back. It took a few sessions to do it because even with my very high pain threshold, it was pushing my limits. So with this third one that I got on my arm, it's not nearly as painful. I was able to sit in the chair and talk to my tattoo artist and just kind of sit quietly and hang out while she did it. Didn't flinch, cry, or scream. So, woo, yay, me. That is a bonus of living with chronic pain, is that your pain threshold has a tendency to be a little higher because you're in pain all the time. So, since we're looking on the positive side, that is a definite positive. Okay, so we're almost done. I'm gonna flip you guys around and show you what I've done so far. So, wait, flip, done. Yeah. So the that stainless steel pan mail that you saw earlier is washed and put away. The counters still need to be wiped off. The griddle is clean and put away. And the sink is empty. Oh, I think you guys would be tougher than that. I think you guys could get a full butterfly. But like I said, once again, there are some parts of the body that are like the most painful parts to get a tattoo. And those parts of the body I would not recommend if you were like a first timer. That is one thing, is that so the tattoo that takes up most of my back is a Chinese dragon. And so he did the outline, and they got like the head and part of the body shaded, because originally the whole body was going to be shaded, but it was so painful for me that we didn't finish shading the body. So it's a partially colored in shaded dragon. Yeah, so it's a partially colored in shaded dragon on my back, but not fully. But instead of telling people I couldn't finish and it was too painful, which I'm telling you now, and some people know, but basically, it looks like it was on purpose. The way it turned out, it looks like we didn't finish shading it on purpose, and it was just supposed to be that way. So, that worked out. And then, today, got dish soap and got it wet, damp, to make a soapy bag to wipe out the counters. But today, I actually had to go and have somebody take me to get the my bandage changed, because when you first get a tattoo, it leaks, and so with the bandage, if it's leaking too much, then you need to have them go and change it. This kind of bandage from my understanding, you can't just buy anywhere. It's something that just the tattoo shop has. So, but it worked out because the person giving me a ride is like, I have to be somewhere at 3. Can we get this done beforehand? And so I called the tattoo shop and I'm like, if I come in, can somebody do this for me? And they're like, yeah. So I was able to get the band changed, which is nice. So that way it's not no longer dealing with the leaking, or leaking too much. But the other advantage of that was that the person taking me got to see the tattoo in its first stages of healing with the bandage off, which is always cool. And because I got a new bandage and one that's not all disgusting from yesterday, you guys get to see it better, which is always exciting. So loving that. So let's see. Counters are basically wiped off. Stove is wiped off. And it's not perfect. I didn't move things right off the counters. I just did a quick pass. But it looks better. I'll show you. Although with our black appliances and these counters, you can't really tell. But I can tell, and it's no longer disgusting. Stove. Push the coffee machine back so it's have more counter space. Wiped off. Oh. Yeah, no, my tattoo artist is amazing. I will say that if anybody is ever in where I'm at, I'd highly recommend going to her. Yeah, I need to eat. So yeah, no, it didn't take long. What takes long is that I get catty. But this is live, so I don't feel bad about it. Okay. Just doing a quick. So the space is now clean. Well, I mean, it's not clean, but the things I cleaned are clean. So that's always good. Yeah, now you gotta be careful with your salt intake, Jen, because of your condition. For sure. The other thing I wanted to show you guys is that, so this past week, somebody we knew moved. And so actually not having the declutter pile gone out of my room, because people have been able to take it for me, turned out to be a blessing, because I had that pile of hangers I was getting rid of, and she he came over on Easter and everything was closed. And I'm like, I bought out all the hangers. I'm like, well, you just moved. Do you need these hangers? And she did. She's like, I was going to go get hangers today, but the stores are closed. So that worked out, and I'm very happy about that. Another thing that ended up working out was that she asked if I had an extra flatware organizer, which, you know, organization gets switched up, gets changed, and she knows I do that. So it's, even though I live minimally, it's, you could ask me for an extra thing, because if I'm either going more minimal or changing things, I might have it. Yes, I'm so glad I was able to help her. And the other thing is that in the utensil drawer where we keep knives and the measuring cups and stuff, where we had like that gray organizer that some of the utensils were in, what happened is that that gray organizer is a utensil flatware organizer, and we had used it in our previous place because the bamboo one we had saved, flatware organizer we had saved, wouldn't fit in the drawers in our previous place. Hey, Lacey! I'm so glad you could be here. Everybody send prayers and good vibes Lacey's way. He's struggling right now. But anyway, so if you've seen this utensil before, you saw the gray organizer. As I was saying, the gray organizer is also a flatware organizer that we had in a previous place that we turned into a utensil organizer. You're welcome, Lacey. And so I'm like, well, yeah, technically we have an extra flatware organizer if you want to take it. And he did. So the utensil drawer now looks like, flip around again. Flip. There we go. It's just one big jumbled, things are no longer divided. So it's technically organized and stuff. It just no longer has the divider in there. So that worked out. Lacey, my tattoo with a bandage on it. It's all pretty. So Monday I should be able to take this bandage off and have it healed. Well, that's a disturbing noise. I wonder if that's my neighbors upstairs. Thank you so much. Monday it should be fully healed. And then you guys will really be able to see it. Trying to figure out how I can do this without okay. I'm gonna lean on the counter. So my tiny tidy is done. So if you're just coming onto this live, you're gonna have to go back and watch the replay to see what I did. It was just basically getting dishes and stuff washed and hand washed and all that sort of stuff. Counters wiped off, making the kitchen better. Usually how it goes is my roommate and I, because of his work schedule, our day starts later and we're up later than most people. So because we get up so late and when he has to go to work, we usually spend time waking up, having a coffee, relaxing, making food, and then depending on how my stamina is that day, at some point, if my stamina is really good, I'll get dishes and stuff done before he goes to work. If my stamina is not great or I'm busy for some other reason, then I do it at some point after he leaves, goes to work. So this video is now almost a half an hour long. Yeah, no, I actually bothered to notify people. I actually put a short out on YouTube so people who don't see me on Instagram, hopefully on YouTube, would see it and know that I was going live soon. But I was way better about notifying people this time. Oh, the comments turned off? That's frustrating. I made sure before I went live that the comments were turned on and that this was public. So it means that after I went live, they got shut off. So I will make sure when I put this video on replay that it's public and that the comments are turned on. Anyway, almost through with my coffee. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm gonna end it and go relax. So if you're just coming on here, I apologize, but this is coming up on half an hour. Yeah, it is annoying. So, yeah, Lacey, I'm so glad you made it too. Makes me happy. Yes, definitely we watch later. Ava, hey. Hey, yes, I was here. Ava. Anyway, I'm so glad I had the stamina to be able to do this today. How wiped out yesterday I was. I wasn't sure if I would be. But it worked out. Finish my coffee. And I'm going to stick my tiny tidy mug for one last tiniest of tidies and stick it in the dishwasher. Looks like you did change your channel name, but I like the channel name, Bart. I think it suits you. So that works. So thanks for joining me, everybody. And I will have this set to replay and try and fix the comments and everything for you. So, bye. Thanks for joining me, loves.